¿Cómo están? Muy buenas tardes. Estamos aquí en la CIS México 2017. Este es un evento especializado de deporte, en donde confluyen prácticamente todos los interesados en esta industria. Y el día de hoy voy a hablar con Glen Lehrman, que es VP de Comunicaciones Globales de StubHub, que es bien conocido por ser una plataforma de reventa de boletos, no solo de espectáculos, sino también de deportes. Y por cierto, llegó a México de manera muy reciente. Los invito a conocerlo. Hello, Glen. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you for accepting this interview today. Muchas gracias por visitarnos aquí en México a la CIS. I would like to ask you, what is a StubHub?
We get that question a lot. We're an online ticket marketplace, the world's largest ticket marketplace. The word stub in English refers to a ticket stub.
Yeah.
And so we are the hub of stubs. That was the origination of the name. But now we're a ticket marketplace where people can buy and sell tickets to events anywhere they are, anywhere in the world.
Básicamente StubHub es un marketplace o un centro de compras de boletos y que hoy tienen una expansión global muy importante. Glen, tell me, how you arrive to Mexico? I mean, how does StubHub arrive to Mexico and many countries around the world?
Yeah, we arrived in Mexico last year through the acquisition of a company called TicketBiz. So TicketBiz was a Spain-based company that has a presence in 48 countries around the world, including Mexico. In fact, they're one of the larger ticket marketplaces here in Mexico. We had actually, ironically, right before we purchased TicketBiz, had launched our own StubHub site here in Mexico because we have always seen Mexico as the logical next step for us. There's so much cross-border trade that exists between the U.S. and Mexico.
Up to date.
Before January 20th.
Right, you're right. Básicamente, StubHub llega a México y a 48 países a partir de una adquisición que se llama de TicketBiz desde el año pasado, y hoy básicamente lo tienen ya bajo el branding o la marca de StubHub. Glen, can you tell to the audience what is the advantage to get ticket for any concert, for any sports event through StubHub rather than using other ways to get resale tickets?
Sure. A couple of things. We started the ticket marketplace world. We were the first in 2000 to invent this category. And we feel like we do it better than everybody else. We have a bigger catalog with more events, more tickets, which means lower prices for consumers. We also have robust fan protect guarantees in place. Essentially what that means is that we're guaranteeing that the ticket you buy is going to get you into that event, or we're going to give you your money back. And very often it's a lot more than just your money back.
So you're backing the operation.
We are backing the operation. Every transaction that takes place on StubHub is backed by us. It's an anonymous transaction. You don't know who you're buying the ticket from because we are making sure that your ticket is guaranteed. We also offer the best technology to make your user experience easy, right? The best experience on StubHub is the simplest experience. You want to be able to find your event, buy your ticket, and get in and out in less than 2 minutes if possible. And now what you're able to do is buy a ticket, you can download it onto your mobile device, and you can use your mobile device to walk into the venue. And for us, that's the best experience possible.
Básicamente lo que nos dice Glen es que hay varias razones para las cuales hay que usar StubHub como centro de compras de boletos para muchos eventos, y una de ellas es la tecnología y la experiencia que pueden tomar los usuarios, ¿no? A través de ellos, la tecnología que usan ellos es simplemente a través de nuestro móvil o a través de un ticket digital es posible entrar a los venues sin ningún problema. Y por otro lado, StubHub respalda todas las operaciones, ofreciendo inclusive la devolución del dinero si es que algo no saliera correctamente. StubHub está respaldando toda la operación. Glen, let's go back a little bit.
Sure.
StubHub is part of a huge conglomerate,
yeah,
which probably gives us more confidence doing business with the StubHub. Lo que le estoy preguntando a Glen es, vámonos un poquito para atrás. Sabemos que StubHub es parte de un conglomerado más grande que también nos puede dar confianza al hacer operaciones con ellos. Tell me.
Yeah, that's right. StubHub was purchased by eBay in 2007, and we've been part of the eBay family for the last 10 years, which is a great experience for us. You know, we have the benefit of eBay resources, eBay technology, eBay manpower, and eBay, you know, they've been to so many of these markets before we have. We are able to gather their intelligence. And so that's really helped and aided us as we have, you know, really launched globally in the last year. You know, having eBay, who has set the standard and the example for us, is really making our market entry smooth.
StubHub fue adquirido por eBay desde el 2007, lo que le ha provisto de mucha tecnología, de no solo gente, tecnología, formas, procesos, lo que ha traído muchos beneficios para la compañía desde entonces. Glenn, finally, what did you talk at the conference today at the CIS?
Yeah, I mean, today we really talked about the future of ticketing. We talked about, you know, the next evolution in innovation, in technology that's really going to drive a better user experience. So, you know, we talked about 3 specific pillars that we really like to focus on. Global, right? The ability to be able to go to an event wherever you travel in the world.
Okay.
The ability to use your mobile device. So increasingly, you know, we're living in a mobile world where, you know, people are buying tickets at the last minute, and now you have the ability through your mobile device to be spontaneous and really use your device to discover and access the events that you want to go to. And then lastly, it's about social. So, you know, I talked a lot about in the presentation the fact that going to an event is inherently a social experience. We don't go alone to events, and we don't plan to go to events alone either. You know, we plan with friends, we plan, you know, months in advance or days in advance, but we do it as a collective. And so we're trying to create an experience where you can do that planning, you can do that purchasing, and then you can do that sharing right within the StubHub application.
Ok, very interesting. Básicamente lo que le pregunté a Glenn es de qué nos platicó el día de hoy. Él me comenta que habló un poco del futuro de lo que es el ticketing o el boletaje y habló de que, bueno, el proceso del boletaje es un proceso social, ¿no? Uno rara vez va a un evento solo y con estas nuevas herramientas que está ofreciendo la plataforma de StubHub permite hacer ese tipo de cosas. Por supuesto, ya es un proceso global, ya uno puede estar comprando boletos en prácticamente cualquier venue del mundo y por supuesto reconocen que ya los móviles, los celulares son una herramienta que nos sirve para hacer este tipo de procesos de compra. Glenn, something that you would like to add and I didn't ask you?
You know, we touched a little bit on some of the cross-border trade, but, you know, one of the things that we've really seen is the increase in Mexican tourists coming to the United States, specifically just to go to events. We saw a really good example of that during the Super Bowl a couple of weeks ago, where, you know, I think 5 or 6% of the ticket sales that were actually purchased on StubHub for the event came from Mexican tourists or Mexican fans, not necessarily tourists. And I think, you know, we see this movement overall that, you know, we call the experience economy, that people are traveling for the express purposes of attending an event. You know, it used to be you go to an event, you know, you would travel to Italy and you'd say, oh, maybe I'll take in, you know, a match while I'm there. Now you're going to Italy just for the, you know, just to go see Serie A,
Champions League.
Right, just to see Champions League. And increasingly, we're seeing that behavior from Mexico. You know, a lot of Mexicans come up to the States to go see concerts because, you know, obviously, you know, people, you know, a big artist might do many more tour dates in the U.S. than they might do in Mexico, so there gives them the opportunity to see their artist and give them an opportunity to go on a vacation at the same time. Or we see them at sports, you know, the Lakers have always been a really popular destination for Mexican tourists. So have the New York Yankees, the Dallas Cowboys. So we see that increasingly, that behavior. No, and it's not just Mexico to the U.S., it's the whole world. We're seeing just more and more cross-border trade.
Finally, can you tell us, let me translate, I forgot that. Lo que está hablando Glenn ahorita es que ellos están viendo ya un comercio transfronterizo entre México y Estados Unidos. Un detalle importante es que durante el Super Bowl ellos vieron un incremento muy importante de mexicanos que fueron al Energy Stadium a ver a los Patriots ganar, ¿no? De último minuto. pero ellos están viendo este tipo de comportamientos y por supuesto están ofreciendo una plataforma superior con una experiencia increíble, ¿no? Y están viendo que ya la gente no solo cuando viaja dice, quiero entrar a un evento, sino ya están yendo a los eventos como a la Champions League, o a Italia, él especificó este ejemplo, precisamente para ver un partido en particular. Well, thank you very much, Glenn, for this time, and I hope you come back to Mexico again.
Absolutely,
in the near
thank you
future.
for having us.
Thank you.